everybody, welcome back to my channel, the Lotus Doll Shop's Balanced Lifestyle channel. Thanks for clicking on. To everybody who is new here, I'm Bon. Thanks for joining me today. So today I am just going to be playing in some makeup that I've been having and that I haven't used. So before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that YouTube can let you know every time I upload a new video. I thank you for clicking on. Let's get started. All right, guys, so this is not one of the newest products that I have, but I'm gonna go ahead and use this one because I don't use it a lot, and I don't think I've ever really used this one on camera. This is Georgette Cleaner's Marula Primer. I'm gonna put that on the outside of my face. Now, usually, if you're new here, guys, usually I don't even do my eyebrows on camera, but since we're playing in some makeup, I'll go ahead and do them on camera. If you're new here, I have lupus nephritis. So, lupus it took out my eyebrows and a couple of, in the front of my hair, because that's one of the things that lupus does. So I'm putting that on. Let's see. Put just a little bit of this under my eyes. Okay, just a little bit. And then I also want to use, let's see. This is one that I love to use for the middle of my face. This is e.l.f.'s Poreless Putty Primer. I'm gonna put that on. And I used a different one in the middle of my face because I get oily in my T-zone area. So this helped a good bit. Alright, so to do my brows, I use a sponge and I use just a little bit of baking blot powder to just blot away too much oil in my eyebrow area. Just like that. What I've been using on my brows, this is Benefit's Pomade, Brow Pomade. This is in the color 4.5, Neutral 4.5, Neutral Deep Brown. That is what it looks like. And I've been using this one for quite some time. So I just grab a slanted brush, a very thin slanted brush. And I grab a little product, take it off the edges there, like that. And I draw it in. And I just make sure I have enough product to do everything I need to do. Get it in there real good. The thing about not actually having eyebrows is that you can put them in as thick or as thin as you want to, and you can do any shape you want to. This brush just makes it a lot easier to do it. My hairs on my eyebrows are very, very sparse. This pomade makes it really easy to put everything in. And okay. And that's simple. And then I'll show you guys how I kind of, I guess, etch them out a little bit using a little bit of concealer. So I'm gonna do the other eyebrow off camera and I'll come right back. Alright guys, so I got the other eyebrow on, and then most people, this is not the easiest thing to do because my eyebrow hairs are very, very sparse. So in order to kind of even them or make it seem like they are even, because no brows are perfect, guys, that's just how it works. I put my brush right here, and it kind of tells me if I'm actually in the middle, and then I put it here to kind of let me know if the height is right for each of them. So now what I'm gonna do is I am going to, let's see, I'm gonna kind of give them a little shape. And today, guys, for my concealer, I'm gonna be using NARS's Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This is medium dark 2 caramel, and let me show you the actual color looks like. That's what it looks like. So what I'm gonna do is, and normally I use my spotlight, but I think the lighting is pretty good. If it's not, I'm sure you guys will tell me when you watch it. I'll take a little brush like this. It's also kind of thin, and put a little bit of product on the end of that. And I just kind of carve them out a little bit. Like this. This is not necessarily about concealing the brow. It's just about shaping the brow out. And then I drag it down just a little bit, like this. Just like that. And I do the same thing for the top. Not so much for the top, because I like to do concealer on the top of my brows. Just like this. There you go. I think I messed it up just a little bit, but that's okay, we can fix it. That'll also help my eyeshadow out a little bit too. So that's that one. All right, and I'm gonna carve the other one out a little bit more to define it a little bit more. That's what I meant, define. You know, come right. All right, guys. So now that I've put the brows in, and I made sure they are even. Let me look again. What I like to do to kind of give it a little bit more of a natural look is shade the insides of the brows like this. Take a little spoolie and I shade them just a little bit. Like I said, guys, real eyebrows are never perfect. But this kind of helps things to look a little bit more natural. Just like that. Alright guys, so now that I've got the eyebrows shaded out, I am going to go ahead and use one of my newer makeup products. I have used this one on the channel before, but I hadn't actually used it with some of my makeup that I've never used before. This is Makeup Forever's Ultra HD Foundation. This one is really, really nice. I had to turn it around to kind of take a look at it again. And guys, because I have lupus nephritis and I have a little bit of discoloration in certain areas in my face, it's recovering. I've been using some really good products to kind of help me get my regular skin tone back. This is a product, I don't think I've shown you guys this on the channel. This is LA Girls Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer. This is their orange color. I'm going to be using this here, right here around my mouth area, and a little bit up underneath my eyes. And that really helps me out as far as making sure that the product that I'm using is not ashy. It kind of adds some of my color back in those areas where I'm darker. So I'm going to go here, here, and on my chin. And I don't know if anybody else notices it because we've been wearing masks so much. Like this part of my face is so dry, and it actually contributes, in my opinion, to my skin being a little bit more dry discolored in those areas. So I'm going to go ahead and blend that in up underneath my eyes, because I got a little bit of darkness underneath my eyes, and that kind of helps. It's going to make everything sit a little bit better. And you can see it just a little bit. And the concealer is going to help me out with my dark areas. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to put a little bit around here, around the sides of my nose. That kind of helps as well. Alright guys, let's get this Makeup Forever on. I'm really loving this makeup. I will say that, and I haven't felt this way about makeup since NARS Soft Matte, and I think it's ColourPop's Hydrating Foundation. Two of the best foundations on my skin. This makeup is for HD, so it's supposed to be really, really good for like if you take pictures, and I actually saw the difference in some pictures that I took, and I like it. I like what it does. And I'm so glad that somebody kind of told me about it, because for some reason I don't see much information about Makeup Forever anywhere. And I'm glad that someone recommended this to me, one of the makeup artists. And I said, well, you know what? Let's try it on camera and see what happens. So I'm loving it. Let's go ahead and get this on. Alright guys, so now that I got it on, like I said, I love this makeup. It's so great. It's so great. I feel like I'm glowing. I didn't have to use gobs and gobs to get good coverage, so it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. So I'm going to take this concealer again, guys. This is NARS Soft Matte Concealer. Mine is medium dark to caramel, and I'm just gonna put it up underneath my eye here, doing some dots. I might drag it down a little bit more. I really like this makeup I'm wearing. All right there. See what I can do here. And then put it right down the nose. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend the concealer in. Makeup, ooh, it works so well with the concealer. Alright, so I got the concealer blended in. That looks nice. So I'm gonna grab, this is my Revolution Bake and Blot powder. I love this stuff. It's very affordable, but it's also very effective to do what I want it to do. So I'm gonna grab some of that, and we're gonna put that right underneath the eyes and down the nose. That concealer in real good. I got 3 mirrors here, guys. I'm trying to work with all of them. Alright. So we're just gonna let that concealer under my eyes bake in a little bit, and I'm gonna get started on the eyeshadow with the new product. Alright guys, so I'm gonna get started with, I just got this one. If you watched my last video, you know I just got this out of a BoxyCharm box. Normally, some of the colors that are in this palette, I wouldn't even normally use because they're not my favorites, but I'm gonna go ahead and give them a shot. This is Violet Voss's Violet Sunset Pro Series Eyeshadow and Pressed Pigment Palette. This is what it looks like, and this is what the pretty colors look like in the palette. I think I want to use, I think I'm going to use this one, and this one to get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, now guys, I did get a couple of new brushes from a brand called Elena Bardo, and I might give them a try on certain parts. This is what they look like. Now, I don't think that they're as dense as I would like my eyeshadow brushes to be, but we're gonna go ahead and give them a shot anyway. I'm gonna start what colors. Ooh, that lilac is really, really bright. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Instead of using that bright lilac, because I'm not 100% about it, I think I want something that's going to give me a little bit of pop on the actual lid of the eyes. Not too dark, but not too bright. I think I'm going to do, I don't want to do that one. I'm going to go ahead and do this color called Blush right here. We're going to put that on the actual eyelid. It might help out the violet a little bit. Let's see what we can make happen. Try to pack it on as much as I can. Not getting a lot of fallout from Violet Voss, so that's always nice. Good looking out Boxy Charm. And I told you guys last video I got a Violet Voss palette, but I think like all of the colors were in the purple family. And I was like, oh, that is not a color that I will put on regularly. Alright, so we got that one in, and I think what I want to do next is put this, I need another brush. This brush may work, it may not. I'm going to go ahead and try that Elena Bardo, look at it on the end, to kind of do a little smoky eye here. I'm going to use this color right here called Dust, right there. Hopefully put it like that, a little bit better. Use that one. Ooh, picked up a lot of product, that's for sure, look at that. Okay, we're going to put this in the corner of the eye and a little bit in the crease. Just like that. Right away I could tell this is going to be a dark smoky eye. It's a little bit darker than I thought it was going to be. But I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. I stand corrected. I didn't think this brush would do because it's not as dense, but I think it's going to work. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab another brush. This isn't the Elena Bardo, guys. And I'm gonna grab this violet sunset color right here, and I'm gonna put that on top, all the way across. Oh, that's pretty. It almost wants to be pink. Now, I'm going to take the original brush and I'm going to dip back into that original color just a little bit, and blend those colors in. Like that. And now, I'm going to use this color called Champagne right here. It's really pretty sparkly gold. And I'll put that in inner corner. And I'm also going to put it right up here on my brow bone. Like that. Alright, pop a little bit more in that inner corner. Alright, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to take my Elena Bardo brush, this one here, and I'm going to go back into this blush color right here. And I'll put that underneath the waterline. Then I'll wipe that same brush off. I want to put a little bit of that champagne along the waterline too, just to kind of see what it'll do right on top of that original color. That first color anyway. Yeah, I like that one. That's pretty. It's not really, I don't want to overdo it. There we go. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a wing liner on it. It looks good. Let me balance it out a little bit more. Alright guys, so because I like the smokiness of it and I have been having this product for a really long time, I'm going to go ahead and try this one. This is the Aesthetica liquid eyeliner in black. This is what it looks like. And I haven't even used it, but I like this little one. The one is kind of cute. Of some of the product, it's a little shorter. And I think because it's a little bit more stiff, it's going to be a little easier to work with. Let's see if that is what actually happens. I don't want a big wing, just enough. I hated that my hand's not as steady as I'd like it to be, but let's see. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna take this brush, find another slanted brush. I'm gonna clean it up just a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this little Glammier brush that I have and try to clean it up just a little bit. There we go. Made the line just a little bit more straight, so I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera. And all right guys, so I went on ahead and did both of the eyes. Of course, I'm not going to put on my mascara until after I've done everything, after I've sprayed my setting spray, of course. So the next thing I want to do is, this is one of my newer products. I don't think I've ever really used it on camera, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. This is e.l.f.'s Putty Bronzer. That is what that looks like, and this one is called Bronze Bell, and I'm hoping this one is dark enough for this makeup. I think it is. It looks lighter on camera, but I think it's actually dark. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use this little Echo Tools brush that I have and see if I can, some of this will come off on here. And this is a cream bronzer, so it's always a little bit trickier. And I'm trying not to mess up my makeup while I do this. Mess up the foundation while I do this. Warming it up a little bit. It's not too much, it's not too little though. So that's a good thing. I'm looking in my other mirror over here, guys. See what we can do. And what I want to do is I'm going to take this brush here. Let me see if I can get a little bit of it down the sides of my nose. And I will take my sponge here that I have my concealer on and just blend it just a little bit. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get the concealer from underneath my eyes. Concealer, my bake from under my eyes, guys, I'm sorry. Alright, so this is not a new blusher, but I do have a new blush brush thanks to Elena Bardo. This is what that looks like. And I'm going to be using Juvia's Place Blush Volume 1. And I'm going to be using this pretty color right here. I think it's gonna work. I thought my eye was gonna be coming out looking more purple, but it looks like more pink, almost like a magenta. Don't do too much. All right, so now that I got that going, I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my newest, but you guys have seen me use it on this channel before. This is Danessa Myricks Lightworks Volume 2 Highlighter Palette. This is what it looks like. And guys, I told you I'm going to be getting that other palette. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the lighter color. This is called Chai Tea up here. A little bit down, hit the table, y'all. A little bit down the nose, Lupus bone, and on the chin. Alright guys, I am going to be getting some setting powder on this face. This is Fashion Fair. You know, they're back, guys. If you don't know they're back, go back and look at my Fashion Fair video. You will be impressed by this makeup. This is their setting powder. I love it. It does what it's supposed to be doing. Nice, soft, and light on the face, and just a little color. Not meant to really give you any color, just kind of help everything set in place. This is Safari Shade. This is Fashion Fair. You really probably can't see the top on it. Give it a little bit of the color. This is the color. And I'm going to just be taking a little bit from the top because I don't want too much going on. Like that. There we go. Things set up. I think I'm going to get it just a little bit more, liking the way that everything came together. Alright. Now, got that done. And you guys, this is not new. If you've been living under a rock, this is Urban Decay's All Nighter Setting Spray. I'm just gonna put that on. Let it set in. And this is one of those, it's lasts up to 16 hours of wear. I don't think I did 16 hours on this, but I think I probably did about 6, maybe even 8. It actually does work, some pretty good stuff. So I got that one. Now this is one of my newest mascaras, and I think I probably showed it to you guys, but I don't know if I done it on camera. I think I've shown it to you, but I didn't use it on camera. This is e.l.f.'s Big Mood Mascara. This is in black. I don't even know if you can see the wording on that. Yeah, this is in black. And look at that wand. Now, this is meant to catch everything. Now, it does have a lot of product on it, but I think I've used it in previous videos. When I did my makeup before, I actually just came on camera. They weren't actually makeup videos. I think I was opening up a BoxyCharm. This stuff, very good. I think it does really, really well with those eyelashes. Look at that, very pretty. But it does pick up a lot of product when you take it out of the package. So now we're gonna get a lip on. Finish the lip. All right, guys. So I'm going to be doing my lip now. This is Laneige's Lip Treatment Balm. This is one of my Sephora finds. You guys can go back and look at my Sephora video. I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my lips with this a little bit, and then a newer lipstick color that I just got from Fashion Fair, guys. I did not tell you all about it. Actually, I did tell you about it. I'm sorry. It was in my Sephora makeup haul. I don't know what I'm thinking about. But this is one of the ones this is the classic Fashion Fair color. They didn't have it when Fashion Fair first debuted on Sephora, and I found it on there, and I was so happy that I found it. This is Fashion Fair's Spicy Plum lipstick. This is what it looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on. And this doesn't need any help, you guys. No lip liner, no nothing. Look at that. It's so moisturizing. It's so pretty. It's rich. It's creamy. And I don't feel like I'm going to have a problem in having to reapply it. So guys, this is the finished look with some of my newer makeup products that I just had sitting there, and I just really needed to use them. So I just kind of wanted to come through and do like a pretty pinkish, magenta-ish fall look. Like I said, I thought it was going to be more purple with that Violet Voss palette, but it didn't come out that way. But that's okay, because I'm loving the way that it has come out. So this is the finished look. I like it. I think it's beautiful. Okay, so guys, that is all I have for you today. And as always, like I always say, it's the holiday season, guys. If you are doing any shopping, make sure to go over to the Lotus Doll Shop Boutique on Poshmark at La Doll LA. That is the boutique that this channel is named after. We've got some great selections right now. And guys, I don't do Black Friday at the Lotus Doll Shop Boutique because it's always Black Friday over there. Because I always have affordable pricing, affordable fashion, affordable jewelry, anything that you could want that's I would say classic, trendy, pieces that you can keep in your wardrobe for years to come. So I want you to go check those out. Sweaters as low as $8. I've got transitional pieces, fall winter pieces, color if you want to add a little color in your wardrobe. I tend to like colors. Check out my affiliates below, as I was saying. Abella Eyewear, Atheist Skincare, and Bright and Smile. These got some really great deals for the holiday season. You guys should go over there and check everything out. So I really appreciate you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give me a thumbs up. Also share my videos with any family and friends who may be interested in beauty and lifestyle videos. And also just leave me a comment, guys. I like to talk to everybody. I like to know who's watching. So I hope you enjoyed my creating a makeup look with makeup that I just had sitting there that was brand new. I'm a little bit ashamed, but I'm really not. I'm a person who loves the pretty packaging, and if I think it's a great brand, I'm definitely gonna give it a shot. So I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I thank you so much. Bye.
We need space, yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love.